Well, President Ramaphosa will announce details on the lockdown going forward tonight. We will take that live. He emphasized earlier this week that government will follow a risk-adjusted approach to return to economic activity. Let's speak to Sandile Zungu, President of the Black Business Council. Sandile, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. The President, of course, is in a very difficult position right now when making this decision. What do you expect as business?
Well, the pressure on business is quite immense, especially on the SMME sector. And there's a huge expectation that there's going to be some measure of lockdown lifting. Our expectation is that those sectors which are export-oriented will en masse be relieved from the lockdown. It's very important that South Africa does not lose market share in export markets. We're very pleased that the mining sector is allowed to operate at 50%. Hopefully it will get back to full-scale operations sometime soon. There are those sectors which will take a very long time to recover simply because the consumer confidence is very low in any case. Even if you were to say restaurants can operate now, people are not going to rush to restaurants. So that's where a great deal of relief is expected. We do expect that the relief or the lifting will be sector-based as opposed to geographic-based. Because if you look at the most affected provinces, Gauteng, Western Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, those are the powerhouses of our economy. If we were to say geographically they should remain on lockdown, you may as well say that South Africa is on a perpetual lockdown situation. So we don't expect geographic. And at the same time, we must not be seen to be punishing the poor simply because they are seen to be congested. For example, to say businesses in Soweto must remain locked down, businesses in Tembisa or Alexandra must remain locked down because those are densely populated areas in our country. That may amount to really discriminating against the poor sections, township economies. So we expect a very pragmatic and calculated response to this lockdown situation. But at the same time, we must emphasize that business is suffering. So the letter, for example, from Pete Mouton has found resonance with a large part of the business community, including black business community.
Sandile, the reality is that our infection rate is going up. We're also seeing more deaths. And the President has made it clear that this is about saving lives over businesses continuing. And if need be, then, he's going to have to be tough with this. What then, though?
I don't think that the President has said it's about saving life over business continuing. It's about balancing public health considerations with the need to have the economy still pumping. The mortality rate of the SMME sector is quite high, and the mortality rate of the economy as a whole is a certain number. If you keep it locked down for, ad infinitum, yes, we may have what we call a healthy society, but we may have massive socio-political issues to deal with beyond the lockdown period. So you have to balance these things.
All right. Thanks for your time. We appreciate it. That was Sandile Zungu, the President of the Black Business Council.